and the flight is cancelled. So I'm not going to get to the ship. Hey sailors, welcome back to Cruising as Crew. It is currently 3:30 AM and yes, I'm on my coat, my bags are ready, my suitcases are in the hallway because today I am flying to Miami to join the Scarlet Lady, which is nuts. I cannot believe the day has come. But yeah, as you can see, I'm knackered. I will get excited when I've gone through security. I'm always a bit trepidatious. Trepidatious, wrong word. I'm just like, I can't relax until I've been through security. I know a lot of people are like that. So yeah. So I am waiting to go on the plane. But yeah, it's been pretty painless, which is always nice. Came to the airport, checked my bags in straight away. And a bit of a palaver though, because the guy was like, where's your ESTA? I was like, I don't need an ESTA, I've got a C1D visa. And he was like, no, you have to have an ESTA. I was like, oh my god, have the rules changed?
On behalf of British Airways, One World and Codeshare partners, welcome to flight 207 to Miami.
But luckily, he had just got it wrong, and I did just need my C1D visa. But that was the only like hiccup. And then went through security. There were no queues, and yeah, so it's all been smooth sailing. I've just had a really nice breakfast, which I completely forgot to take a little video of. Yeah, and now I am about to board. The flight is 9 hours, so I should arrive in Miami about 2:30 Miami time. I'm excited. Like I said, I can get excited now that I've gone through security and everything's fine, and I am really looking forward to it. So yeah, but anyway, I hope you're having a nice day, and I will talk to you again when I'm at the other side.
Smoking devices is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This includes the toilets which are fixed with smoke stoves.
It's a big plane,
As the aircraft is currently being refueled, please keep your seatbelts
hopefully these
unfastened.
duties stay
Ensure the
free.
fasten seatbelt sign.
You may end up going through security. You will need to be back at the aircraft by 13:30 to 13:45 for a 14:30 departure.
So we have just been given this voucher, and we can purchase food and drink up to the value of £10. So I'm going to go and get something to eat, but basically we got on at 9, we were supposed to take off at 9:30. It is now 11 o'clock and we haven't taken off, obviously, because they found like a problem with the engine, so they are going to fix that and it's going to take a while. So they've just said to everyone, we'll give you a voucher, get off, go and get some food, and then come back here at 1:30 and then you can get on, and we'll aim to take off at 2:30. So it is all a bit of a palaver, but you know what? I'm glad they found the problem before we took off instead of finding out the engine was bust while we're in the air. There's always a bright side, but this is why it's good to fly to your ship the day before you're actually embarking, because I would be very stressed right now if I was supposed to get to Miami at 2 and go straight to the cruise ship, which was going to set sail at 6, because I'm not getting there till 7 now. But yeah, I don't have to stress because it is Thursday and I'm not getting on the ship till Friday. So as long as I get to Miami on Friday, like, I'm fine. But it is annoying. But you know what? There's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna go and chill out and yeah, listen to some music. So it has now just turned 2:30, and they said that we would be getting on at 1:30 and taking off at 2:30. However, I'm still in the airport, so I don't really know. I'm getting like less positive by the minute. But like I said, I guess as long as we fly at some point today and I get there by tomorrow, it's fine. But right, it is 3 o'clock and we are being called to board now. Alright, so we're back on. And hopefully we're not going to have to get off again, and we're going to take off in the next like 20 minutes. Still on the ground. Alright, so it is now 4 o'clock. We've been waiting for an hour, and now they've just said that the flight might be cancelled. So I'm not happy, nobody's happy. This could be an absolute disaster. And the flight is cancelled. So I'm not going to get to the ship on time.
Cancel.
It is now 5 PM and I'm still sat on the plane and I haven't actually gone anywhere. Yeah, angry is not, it doesn't even cover it. I've moved seats. I just can't believe it. It's like 6 o'clock and we're still on this plane waiting to get off, and they keep saying like, oh, another 5 minutes, another 5 minutes, and I ain't gone anywhere and we are still at Heathrow. Very, 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 very annoying. Would not recommend to a friend. But we left at 4 AM this morning. We were supposed to take off at 9:30 AM. It is now 6 PM. I'm not happy. I am not happy. I'm not going to catch the ship. So while we've been waiting, I have been calling like my manager and Harding and a travel company that booked the flights, and I've got hold of them, and yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see what they say. But I think like the bit that has pissed me off the most isn't even that the flight has been cancelled, it's that the flight was cancelled 2 hours ago and I'm still on the flight, I'm still on the plane. It's been 2 hours since they made an announcement saying we're really sorry to say it's been cancelled. Why am I still sat here? I'm sorry guys, I'm really annoyed. But silver lining, there are people on here, there's a lot of people on here that are actually joining cruises, like to go on holiday on a cruise, and obviously they're gonna miss their cruise. It's alright for me because I can just join my cruise ship a bit later because it's a contract, but it's really shit for the people that are missing their holiday. And then also there was a girl down there that said her best friend was getting married tomorrow in Miami, and because of this she's going to miss the wedding. So I feel really, really sorry for those people. Like, we are a bunch of very unhappy people at the moment, and actually I guess compared to a lot of people on this flight, I'm in a pretty fortunate position. It's really hard to think positive right now, but I'm doing my best.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just thank you for your patience. I know it's a bit slow, but we are moving slowly and progressing very slowly, but thank you very much for your patience. And just to let you know that people are getting off, but it will take a little time. Thank you.
So maybe another hour. Who knows? Who knows? There's always a bright side. I've always wanted to sit in a business class seat. I think it's business class. I don't think this is first class. It might be first class though. So yes, while I am waiting to get off, I'm eating my Pringles and I'm sitting in first class. Thank you so much.
Okay, let's see. There might not be people now.
Okay, wonderful.
Once you get to the door, she said, Vincenzo told me to come here because I'm not going anywhere. This way.
Oh, that side.
That's quite clear.
This way, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, this call said Vincenzo told me to come this way because I'm not going.
Okay, so Vincenzo very kindly took me up the stairs. So I'm on the top jetty and I've skipped the queue. I should have done that ages ago. Because like everyone's queuing to get off the plane to ask questions about like hotels and stuff, but I don't need to ask any questions because like oh, okay, let's see where we're going. Yeah, like obviously people have to rebook flights and they need a hotel, whereas I'm gonna go home now and I don't need another flight, or I don't need BA to book me another flight because Harding is going to book me another flight. So yeah, now I need to go to Arrivals to get my bag. So I thought I'd be at Arrivals in Miami, but I'm at Arrivals in fucking Heathrow. God damn it. Here's all of our bags. My God, I've lost my bag as well. I'm gonna cry. Here's one, and there is the other one. Well, I didn't think I'd be seeing you this soon. Jesus. Well, back home, that was a quick 6 months. Oh my God, you know what? I was relaying the day to my dad on the way home and I was like, you just have to laugh, don't you? Whenever I'm nervous about doing anything, I always ask myself, I'm like, Lucy, like what's the worst that could happen? I find comfort in that because usually the worst isn't actually that bad, and it's just funny because literally driving down this morning I was like, what's the worst that can happen? I was like, that my flight gets cancelled. And while I'm back home, like there was no real consequences for me, unlike a lot of the people on that flight who have now missed their cruise vacation or missed weddings. So I'm gonna have this and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna have a shower and I'm gonna go to bed. So I haven't even like filled you in on the plan. The next time Scarlett will be in Miami is in 5 days. So I am going to fly out in 4 days. Just an absolute whirlwind. But you know, I was thinking about it on the way home and I was like, actually, every time I've joined a cruise ship, something has gone wrong. I've either lost my bags, my hotel wasn't booked, I got COVID, if you remember last time. I nearly got kicked off the ship one time. You know what? I'm going to make a video about all of my horrendous travel experience into the ship, because at this point I think I've had every single thing that could go wrong. And this was just the icing on the cake. I mean, the flight wasn't delayed, it was cancelled. And BA were, you know, I really don't like slagging a company off, especially because it's British Airways. but they were truly awful. Like, I mean, the crew were lovely, like very friendly, very attentive, but the communication was absolutely dreadful. And then I think what tipped everyone over the edge is all day they were saying the reason we haven't left yet is because there's a problem with the engine and we're trying to fix it. Obviously, please fix the engine. But then because that took so long to fix, and then I think there was a luggage issue and then another issue, it had taken so long that if we had flown to Miami, the flight attendants would have gone over their hours by 4 hours, apparently. This is what was told to me by a flight attendant. Now, I completely get it's literally illegal. If they know that the flight attendants are going to go over their allotted hours, they cannot let the flight go on. But don't tell 500 angry passengers that the reason everyone's going to miss their cruise vacation, their friend's wedding, is because the flight attendants are going to go over their hours by 4 hours. Just tell us that the plane's broke. Tell us that the engine is broke. Am I nuts for thinking that? Maybe I am. Maybe everyone else is like, no, it's good that they told you the truth. I don't think it was. I was there. It definitely made everyone furious. And the captain kept saying, or the pilot kept saying, like, oh, just like another 15 minutes, guys. But every time he said 15 minutes, it was like 45 minutes. And then he'd say, just another 15 minutes. And that was getting frustrating because it's like, stop saying 15 minutes. It's not going to be we all know at this point it won't be 15 minutes. Just don't say a time. But in the next video, I'm gonna go through all of my horrendous travel experiences to and from cruise ships and basically tell you how to deal with it. Like the situation today, I'm very fortunate because I was in England, which is my home country. But what if I had got a flight to Singapore and then I had a connecting flight to Australia, but Singapore was delayed and then I was just like stranded in Singapore? What the hell do I do then? So yeah, I think that's going to be the next video, and I'll talk more in that video about what I actually did today to get everything sorted. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I love you so much and I really appreciate your support. And yeah, I mean, hopefully very soon there will be a video where I can title it I'm on board, but it ain't this one. Anyway, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.